Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gents. It's time for round 4 of our career mode, and I was thinking, okay, I'm not great at Azerbaijan, but I should be able to get a good result in, but it's raining. And that's not a good sign, ladies and gents. But there's nothing we can do about that, so let's just go out and see what we can do in a very damp Baku circuit. This is going to be entertaining. Okay, so I think I need to go back and turn down the brake bias. Oh, went back. Right, I'm just going to focus. Oh god. Please be dry for the race. I've had no wet weather practice, so this is not helpful. I have to lift off through that. I just don't even have that kind of confidence. Let's see if we can take this flat out. Oh!
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Apparently I'm still shifting down gears in that incident, but... Oh, it's making us finish the lap. I was going to be happy just to retire from the session then and there, but... And 10 seconds off the pace. 6 seconds off the pace.
Sorry about that. Just wasn't our day.
Well, we kind of made it around the track, but...
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today.
Yeah. This is what's going to happen whenever it rains on this game, unfortunately. Here we go. It is a dry for the race. Thank God for that. Let's get going. Need to turn it up into rich as always. Get some revs going. Lights out. I couldn't turn in because I had Stroll on my inside. Actually, Stroll's up into 13th, so he's had a great start as well. Trying not to hit anyone around the outside of sight. He squeezes us, but that doesn't matter. Albon also hasn't had a very good start, apparently.
Alright, well done off the line. We're in a good position.
Probably don't want to go down the inside coming into the castle section. We'll try to save some fuel. But we're already up into 10th by the end of the first lap. And to be honest, I couldn't have really hoped for a much better start here. Ah, that's just silly. Oh, a bit early going up into 8th. Ended up double shifting instead of just doing it once. But we've got a good run on Albon. We're going to get ahead coming across the start-finish line here. He tries to squeeze us, but we take none of it. We move across.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Eighth. Down the inside of Kvyat we go. Next up, Lando. Lando and Ricciardo have had really good runs so far, haven't they? Still on lap 2. I mean, if this was a 15-lap race, maybe we would have a chance. We're going to look for the dive bomb here. He did turn across us somewhat. We're going to turn up the RS deploy. We got 2 places that lap, so that's not bad. And we can see the best of the rest up ahead, which is currently Danny Ricciardo.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
We shouldn't have taken that curb. We are closing. Oh, Perez is up here as well. Right, let's see if we can get the run on Ricciardo coming down the hill. I kind of wanted to go for a top 5, and we should be able to get it here. We don't get any DRS, but those guys are up ahead fighting, and we should get a clean run into turn 1.
1.7 seconds.
No DRS again.
Introduce ERS deployment.
I think we can get 4th this race. Again, we're going to look to get Bottas in the same way we took Ricardo. But we get past Bottas much cleaner than we did on Ricardo. And we're going to be getting DRS. I talked about a double DRS. This is going to be a triple DRS coming up. We're looking for the inside here.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Ah, I braked just a bit too late there, sorry. Kind of hard to spot your braking point when you're in the inside for that corner. I want to get him going across the start-finish line. I don't think we get a good enough run. Yeah, we're just too far back. Oh, and Vettel beats our fast lap on the final lap.
Posted the fastest lap of the race so far. Nice work. You did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
One more lap and we could have taken second, but considering we started right at the back of the grid, that's pretty good.
Well, Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings.
Oh.
It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, I'm going to have to give it to the Mercedes driver. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
It's
Yeah,
time to
thank
check
you.
out the constructors' standings. The current championship
I mean,
leader
it's a
still
shame.
holds
Can
top
you
spot.
shut up? How do
That
I
gap is getting
skip
smaller.
it?
Meanwhile, Renault move up the table. With
So,
another strong
if I can
performance this
shut
weekend.
this
After
guy
an
up.
event like that, who
So, we take third. It's a shame. We could have taken first. It's our first time not winning a race. Ah. But yeah, on that note, guys, that is all we have time for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have enjoyed it. Back to front challenge in 5 laps is pretty difficult, but we almost made it work on 85% difficulty at a track where it is very difficult to overtake, with the exception of a couple of straights. So, there were a couple of flashbacks. I do apologize for that, but yeah, I kind of just wanted to get this episode over and done with as quickly as possible and get a good result. With that said and done, thanks again for tuning in, and until next time, guys, stay milky and assalamu alaikum.